Good morning, good morning. This is your boy, Brother Jose in the building. The link is in the chat there. It's an open talk session if anybody wants to come in. Um, there's my email. If anybody is interested in actually coming on to do a show. So just coming on this morning to check in with my people tapping. I haven't been on in 3 days, so tapping in with you guys. If anybody wants to come in, the link is in the chat. You just have to turn your camera on. In the meantime, let me do what I normally do. Look for text to read to give people time to come in, to come in, to come in. This is just a little tap-in session. Got a text here. This is from one of Budge's books. It says, Unas, the slayer and eater of the nature, poureth down water from heaven, tremble the stars, go about, the bow breakers quake. The bones of Akar, those beneath them, take to flight when they see Unas rising as a soul like a nature who liveth upon his fathers and feedeth upon his mothers. Unas, this is the Lord of wisdom. Knoweth not his mother his name. His is the noble rank of Unas in heaven, and is his strength in the horizon like Tem, his father. He begot him, and he became stronger than he. Are the doubles of Unas, said Kau. Right, that means his right of Unas behind him. The conquered are beneath his 2 feet. His nature are on him. His uraei are on his brow. That's not all right. The serpent guide of Unas is before him. Seeth seeth so the spirit of flame, the powers of Unas protect him. This Unas is a bull of heaven that thrusteth with his will, living upon what cometh into being of nature, of every nature, and eating of their food, who come to fill their belly with words of power from the lake of flame. This Unas provided with power against his spirits. Unas riseth like a mighty one, the Lord in the seat of the hand of the nature. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. He is seated with his back to Geb. This Unas weigheth his word with hidden of name on this day of slaughtering the eldest. They put dentures in the brackets. Unas, this Unas is the Lord of the offering, tying the knot, making his meals for himself. So if anybody's interested in coming in, you can come in, just doing a little tap in to see if anybody's interested in coming in. Reading the little box text there. So if anyone's interested in coming in, you can hit the link for sure, and you can come in. Right. I'm back to a little bit back to square one here because I can't share my screen. So I'm just reading the text. Right. Unas, this Unas eateth men and liveth on the natural. The Lord of offerings, who examineth the list of offerings. Behold, he who maketh to bow foreheads. Kenu had snared them for Unas. Behold, Jesher Tepeth hath known them, and he had driven them to him. Behold, Hor Thurtu had bound them. Behold, Khonshu, the slaughterer of lords, had cut the throats of them for Unas, and he had torn out what is in their belly. For he is a messenger he sent to drive. Behold, Shemsu hath cut them up for Unas. He hath boiled pieces of them in his cauldrons blazing. This Unas has eaten their words of power, hath eaten their spirits. The great ones are for his meal of the morning. The middle ones are for his sunset meal. The little ones are for his meal of the night. The old ones are for his furnace. Behold, the great one in heaven hath shot flame against the cauldrons beneath them with the thighs of the eldest ones. Per Amupet of Unas had thrown into the cauldron the legs of their women. He hath gone round about the double heavens, all of it. He hath gone round about the two halves of, I don't know how to say it, Una of Egypt. This Unas, the second, which means the great ruler, second of Second Unas. This is the Ashem of the Ashemu great. What he findeth on his way, he eateth it greedily. Protection of Unas before that of Shahu, all in the horizon. Unas, this is the eldest of the old ones. He had gone around thousands, he had offered hundreds, he had been given to him the hand as a second great second. Behold, Orion with the nature has repeated Unas, his rising in heaven. He is the seven crown as the Lord of the horizon. He hath counted up knots and livers. He hath taken possession of the hearts of the gods. He hath eaten. He had eaten the red crown. He hath eaten the white crown. Feedeth Unas upon entrails, fat. His offering whereon live in their hearts. The words of power, behold, Unas eateth what is cast from the red crown. He flourisheth their words of power are in his belly. Not is turned back the shahu of Unas from him. He hath eaten the intelligence of every nature. His period of life is eternity. His existence is everlastingness. In his Sa, this what he is pleased to do. He doeth. He hateth not, doeth he in the limits of the horizon. Forever and ever, behold, their soul is in Unas. Spirits, their spirits are with Unas. More abundant is his food than that of the gods. So this is talking about him in the afterlife devouring the nature and taking of his power. I think this might be what they are calling the cannibal hymn, describing him devouring these different deities. So I'm going to come off of here now, and I'll talk to you guys later. just a little tap in with you guys. So have a blessed and wonderful day.